Good afternoon, students. Yesterday you must have seen triangle 5 video. In that video I have done exercise 2.5 sums. Today I am going to continue with that exercise 2.5. We are going to see sum number 4. What is sum number 4 says? Let us see. ABC is an isosceles triangle. Right angled at C. So C is right angle and it is a right angled isosceles triangle. Prove that AB square is equal to 2AC square. This is what you have to prove. AB square is equal to 2AC square. Isosceles. In types of triangle, according to sides, this is one type of triangle where two sides are equal. So that means what? In right angle triangle, leaving hypotenuse, the other two sides which are given, they are equal. That is what isosceles triangle means. And in what he has given, the triangle is which angle is right angle? C angle is right angle. So we will draw a right angled triangle. So C is right angle, means this will become A and this will become B and this is right angle. According to this, leaving hypotenuse, which is a hypotenuse? AB is a hypotenuse, the side opposite to right angle. These two sides, that is AC and BC, are equal. And to prove that, AB square is equal to 2AC square. So we will take Pythagoras Theorem. But before that, we have to write it down. Which is the isosceles triangle and which are the two sides equal. So ABC is an isosceles right angled triangle at C. So where is the other two sides are AC and BC? It is isosceles. Isosceles means what? The two sides are equal. So therefore AC is equal to BC. Keep this as equation number 1. Can we apply the Pythagoras theorem? Yes. Because ACB is a right angle triangle and angle C is 90 degree. If it is a right angle triangle, then only we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. So what will I write it down? In triangle ACB, angle ACB is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, use the Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square, AB is a hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square AB square is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides. Which are the other two sides? AC. Its square will become AC square. Sum means plus. Which is the one more side? BC. Its square will become BC square. So this is your equation number 2. Now, see your equation number 1. What is given? AC is given equal to BC. Means in place of BC, I can write it down AC because I want 2AC square. 1 AC square plus 1 AC square will become how much? 2 AC square. So in place of BC, I am going to write it down as AC. So what I am going to do? I am going to substitute the value of equation 1 in equation 2. So substituting value of equation 1 in equation 2. So what shall I get? AB square is equal to AC square. Instead of BC, I am going to take a AC. So BC square will become as AC square. Now what shall I do? 1 AC square and 1 AC square, if I add, what shall I get it? I get it as 2ac square. And what I wanted to prove, ab square is equal to 2ac square. So I have proved the sum. Once again I will explain you. Isosceles triangle, it is right angled at C. So ACB is isosceles triangle, right angle at C. Isosceles means what? AC is equal to BC. So that we have written ABC is an isosceles right angle triangle at C and AC is equal to BC. Let it be as equation number 1. Can we apply the Pythagoras theorem? Yes, because it is a right angle triangle. Where it is right angle? At C. So in triangle ACB, angle ACB is equal to 90 degree. So what does the Pythagoras theorem say? The hypotenuse square, which is the hypotenuse AB, its square, AB square, is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. AC is one side, its square is AC square. Sum means what? Plus. BC is the other side, its square is BC square. So plus BC square. So we got it. AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. In this equation 2, BC value I am going to take it as AC because here we have proved that AC is equal to BC. So instead of BC square, I am going to take it as AC square. So what I have written, substituting value of equation 1 in equation 2 means BC I am going to take it as AC. So what I got, AB square is equal to AC square. AC is BC I am going to take it as AC and BC square I will take it as AC square. So plus AC square. 1 AC square plus 1 AC square is how much? 2 AC square. So AB square is equal to 2 AC square. This is what I have proved and this is what he has asked. Fifth sum is like fourth sum, so that you have to do. Later on I will send you which sums you have to do through the photocopy. Now we will see the sum number 6. What is sum number 6 given? Let us see. ABC is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral is very important. Equilateral triangle of side, he has already given the side, he has taken the side measurement as 2a. Prove that, he tells us. Or what he says, find the each. Each means what? How many are there? All of them. Each altitudes. Okay, this is the sum given. Altitude and median. I have already told you and explained. Suppose if we take a triangle, if median ABC is a triangle, if I want to draw a median, what does the median says? Take the midpoint. A is the vertex. From the vertex A, I want to draw median to the BC. Take the midpoint of BC and join the line. This line is called as median. A line joining the vertex and the midpoint of the base means this is divided into equal parts. Similarly, if I take one more triangle, I am going to name it as ABC only. Now I want to show what is an altitude. So from vertex A, if I draw a perpendicular line, means making 90 degree with the base, then this line is called as altitude. So we want to take altitude. So that means what? We have to draw from the vertex to the base. We have to draw 90 degree or perpendicular line. That is one thing. So I explained you the difference between the altitude and the median. Equilateral triangle. What is meant by equilateral triangle? A triangle where all the sides are equal. So the first property of equilateral triangle is what? All the sides are equal. Very important property of equilateral triangle. Second property is that altitude, which we are going to draw, altitude becomes median in equilateral triangle. Very important. In this triangle only the altitude will become median. That means altitude I am going to draw means which altitude I will draw, it is going to bisect with the base, means it is also going to become median. So remember these two properties. First property of equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal. Second property, altitude becomes median in equilateral triangle. I am revising this because we are going to use in this sum that two properties only. Now we will come to the sum. What does the sum says? ABC is an equilateral triangle. So I am going to draw an equilateral triangle ABC. Okay, that means what? All the sides are equal, and he has told all the sides should be how much? 2a. Now, I have to find each altitudes. One more important thing is there in equilateral triangle, means all the altitudes, that is from A if you draw the altitude, from B if you draw the altitude, from C if you draw the altitude. In a triangle only 3 altitudes will be there, because how many vertices are there? 3 vertices. So all these 3 altitudes in an equilateral triangle are equal. So if you find one altitude, the remaining altitudes will be also the same. That is also an important property in what we call it as an equilateral triangle. In equilateral triangle, altitude becomes a median, all the sides are equal, and all the altitudes are equal in length. So I am going to take only one altitude, that is from A. I am going to draw an altitude which is D, which is 90 degree. Okay. So now what AD is an altitude in equilateral triangle ABC, where D is the midpoint of BC. That means what happens? BD is equal to DC is equal to what you will get it as? You will get it as half of BC, because D is the midpoint. Okay. Now we will write it down, the name of the equilateral triangle, and we will write it down what sides are there and each side how much is the measurement. So ABC is an equilateral triangle. Therefore, AB is equal to BC is equal to CA is equal to 2A. Which is the altitude? AD is the altitude on BC which bisects it. Means it bisects the BC also. So here what happened? We can say that BD is equal to DC is equal to half of BC. What is BC value given here? 2A by 2. So is equal to A. Now we will take any one triangle. Both are right angle triangle. ADB is also right angle triangle and ADC is also right angle triangle, because AD is perpendicular to BC or AD is the altitude. So let us take in triangle ADB. Angle ADB is equal to 90 degree. So in triangle ADB, which is 90 degree? ADB. If ADB is 90 degree, which is a hypotenuse? AB. So what will get the Pythagoras theorem? AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. So what will get? AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. So in a right angle triangle, this you got it. Now we have the value of AB and we have the value of BD. Whose value we have to find it out? The value of AD. So we will take AD square, we will keep it on right hand side, and BD square we will take it on the left hand side. So what shall we get it as? AB square minus BD square is equal to AD square, which I can write it down again as AD square is equal to AB square minus BD square. For calculation purpose, this will be very easy. Now we will substitute the value. What is AB value? AB value is 2A. So AB square will become 2A the whole square minus. What is BD value? BD value is A. So A the whole square. 2A the whole square means what it is? 2A into 2A. which will be equal to 2 2s are 4, a into a is a square, so we will get it as 4a square, a the whole square is a square. From 4a square you have to subtract a square, means it is 1a square, it is understood. So how much you will get it as 3a square. So how much you got it? AD square is equal to 3a square. So I told you when square converts to square root, so what happens? AD is equal to, so the square root will go to the other side, square root of 3a square. 3a does not have the square root, it will remain as it is. Square root of a square is a. So you got it as root 3a. That is the value of the altitude. So the remaining two altitudes are also same. So all the altitudes value is how much or length is how much? Root 3a. This is what the explanation of the sum. So once again I will explain you. What is ABC? It is an equilateral triangle. What does an equilateral triangle means? All the sides are equal. AB is equal to BC is equal to CA. But it is given as what it is? 2A. So all the sides are 2A. What is A? We have to draw one altitude. So which altitude we have drawn? AD is the altitude on BC which bisects it. So I told you AD is also a median. So it is bisecting side BC. Means what? BD will become equal to DC. But what is BD is equal to DC is half of BC. So BC by 2. But what is the value of BC? It is 2A. By 2. 2 cancels, so we will get A. Now we will take any one triangle. You can take ADB also and you can take ADC. Both the triangle you can prove the same. We will take triangle ADB. In triangle ADB, which is 90 degree, angle ADB is 90 degree. So use the Pythagoras theorem. So which is the Pythagoras? What does the Pythagoras theorem says? That AB square, which is the hypotenuse, this is the hypotenuse. So AB square. So what it is? AB square. Which are the other two sides? AD and BD. Its square, AD square and BD square. Its sum, AD square plus BD square. So AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. I want to find out the value of AD square. So I will keep the AD square on the right hand side and plus BD square I will bring on the left hand side. So plus BD square will become minus BD square. So AB square minus BD square is equal to AD square. Again I have written, just I have changed the places because the calculation will become easy. So I have taken AD square is equal to AB square minus BD square. What is AB value? AB value is 2A. So in place of AB square, I will keep it as 2A the whole square minus. What is BD value? BD value is A. So I will keep it as A the whole square. 2A the whole square means what? 2A into 2A. 2 2s are 4. A into A is A square. So it became as 4A square. Minus A the whole square is A square. 4A square minus A square means nothing is there, means it is understood 1 is there. In front of any variable, no constant is given. You have to always take it as 1. So 4A square minus 1A square is equal to 3A square. AD square is equal to, but I want the value of AD. So square I am removing to the other side. So it will become square root. So square root of 3A square. Square root of 3, we don't have any square root, it will remain as it is. A square has a square root, it will become A. So root 3 into A. So the AD altitude is root 3 into A. The remaining two altitudes from vertex B and from vertex C also are same. So all the altitudes in this equilateral triangle is equal to root 3A. Now we will go to sum number 7. What does the sum number 7 says? Let us see. Prove that the sum of the squares, prove that the sum of the squares of the sides of a rhombus is equal to the sum of squares of its diagonal. So very important is this. So what does the sum says? Prove that the sum of the squares of the sides of a rhombus. Quadrilateral, many types of quadrilateral are there. Quadrilateral, square, rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus and trapezium. Rhombus have 4 sides. Very important property of rhombus is that all the sides are equal. This first property. Second property regarding the diagonals. The diagonals bisects each other perpendicularly. Means the diagonals are perpendicular also and they bisect each other. The first property and second property of rhombus is very important. So see, I am writing what is the first property of rhombus? All the sides are equal. So all the 4 sides are equal. If ABCD is a rhombus, then AB is equal to BC, means AB you can take it as AB is equal to BC, means BC you can take it as AB. BC is equal to CD, means CD also you can take it as AB. CD is equal to DA, means D also you can take it as AB, because measurement of all the 4 sides are equal. Second property is diagonals bisects perpendicularly. Very important. Perpendicularly means they make right angles. That is what is very important. So now let us see the figure of the rhombus. How is the figure of the rhombus? Let us see. So this is called as a rhombus. Let us name it as A, B, C and D. All the sides are equal. First property I showed. Second property, diagonals. AC is one diagonal, BD is another diagonal, and both these diagonals bisect each other at O and they are perpendicular. Perpendicular means what? They are forming 90-degree angle. So angle AOD is 90 degree, angle AOB is 90 degree, angle POC is 90 degree and angle DOC is 90 degree. So let us write it down. What is the name of the rhombus we have given? A, B, C, D is a rhombus. Which are the sides? AB, all the sides are equal. AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA. Means BC I can write it down as AB, CD also I can write it down as AB and DA also I can write it down as AB. So all these sides are equal. Okay. Then which are the diagonals? AC is a diagonal and BD is a diagonal. So which are the diagonal? AC and BD. Diagonals bisects perpendicularly at O. Very important. So at O, these two diagonals bisects perpendicularly. So if they bisects perpendicularly means what? BO will be equal to OD, AO will be equal to OC. Means I can write it down. BO is equal to OD is equal to half of BD. AO is equal to OC is equal to half of AC. I can write it down that also because they are bisecting in what? Perpendicularly. So I can show that AO is equal to OC is equal to AC by 2. This is your equation number 1. Second, what you can show, same way the another diagonal is a diagonal BD. O is a midpoint. So you can show BO is equal to OD. BO is equal to OD is equal to BD by 2. That is your equation number 2. In the figure you see AOB, it's a right angle triangle because I told you the diagonals bisect perpendicularly, means this angle is 90 degree. Can we take the Pythagoras theorem? Yes. If it is right angle triangle, we can take the Pythagoras theorem. If in triangle AOB, angle AOB is 90 degree, then which will become the hypotenuse? AB square. So square of the hypotenuse AB square is equal to AO square plus OB square. That we can show by taking triangle AOB. So we take now in triangle AOB, angle AOB is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, AB square is equal to AO square plus OB square. AO square plus OB square. Once again you see, this is right angle triangle AOB. AB is a hypotenuse. So AB square is equal to AO square plus OB square. Okay, now look here. What is AO? I have taken as AC by 2. So in place of AO, I can write it down AC by 2. AO square will become AC by 2 the whole square. So AB square is equal to AC by 2 the whole square plus OB square or BO. It is one and the same. So what I have taken BO is equal to BD by 2. So BO square will be, OB square will be is equal to BD by 2 the whole square. So what shall I get it now? AB square is equal to AC the whole square and 2 also you have to square it. AC the whole square is what? AC square. 2 the whole square is what? 4 plus BD the whole square is what? BD square. 2 the whole square is what? 4. Now, you have the common denominator. What is the common denominator? AB square is equal to, common denominator is 4. So, add the numerator and keep it as it is. AC square plus BD square. Nothing is there here means 1 is there. So, what we are going to do? Cross multiply. So cross multiply means what we have to do? 4 you multiply with AB square. 1 you multiply with this means it will remain as it is. So what you will get? 4AB square is equal to AC square plus BD square. 4AB square means what I can write it down? AB square plus AB square plus AB square plus AB square is equal to AC square plus BD square. Why ma'am wrote like this? Because you can see here AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA. Which AB will remain as it is AB. Instead of AB I can write it down as BC. Again instead of AB I can write it down as CD. And instead of AB I can write it down as DA. So first AB square I will keep it as it is. So, next what? AB, instead of AB I can write it down as BC. It is AB square. So, it will become as BC square plus. Then, AB is equal to CD. So, instead of AB, again I can write it down as what? CD square plus. Again, AB is equal to DA. So, instead of AB square I can write it down as DA square is equal to AC square plus BD square. That is what we wanted to prove. So what we wanted to prove that the sum of the squares of the sides AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square is equal to what it is? The sum of the squares of its diagonal. So what is the diagonal? AC square plus BD square. So we have proved our sum. So came to know how we have proved it. So first, what we have to take the rhombus. What is the name of the rhombus? The name of the rhombus is ABCD. I already told the properties of the rhombus. What is the property of the rhombus? The property of the rhombus says that all the sides are equal. Which are the sides? AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA. That I have written. Second property I told you, the diagonals. Which are the diagonals? AC and BD are the diagonals. So AC and BD diagonals bisects perpendicularly at O. They are bisecting perpendicularly, means making 90 degree at the center O. And they are bisecting. Bisecting means what? AO will be equal to OC and BO will become equal to OD. So you can show that AO is equal to OC is equal to AC by 2, that is half of AC. Let it be as equation number 1. BO is equal to OD. You can show it as half of BD, let it be equal to BD by 2, that is equation 1 and equation 2. Let us take any one of the triangle. So we take triangle AOB. In triangle AOB, angle AOB is 90 degree. Okay. So we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. So what does the Pythagoras theorem says? Hypotenuse square. So AB square is equal to square of the two sides. Sum of the square of the two sides. AO square plus OB square plus OB square. See in equation what is AO value? AC by 2. So AO square will become AC by 2 the whole square. See in the second equation what is BO or OB, it is one and the same. What is its value? BD by 2. So BO square will be BD by 2 the whole square. AB square will remain as it is. AC square, AC the whole square is AC square. 2 the whole square is 4. So you got it AC square by 4 plus BD the whole square is BD square divided by 2 the whole square is 4. So there is a common denominator. Which is a common denominator? 4 is a common denominator. So the numerator will remain as it is AC square plus BD square whole divided by 4. Let us now, AB square nothing is there means 1 is there. Let us cross multiply. So 4AB square is equal to 1 into anything, you will get the same answer. So 1 into AC square plus BD square will become AC square plus BD square. Now look at 4AB square means how many times AB square? 4 times. AB square plus AB square plus AB square plus AB square. Now see here we have written first AB will remain as it is AB, so it will become AB square. AB is equal to BC means what? In place of AB I can write it down BC. AB square will be equal to BC square. So in place of BC square, AB square I wrote it as BC square. AB is equal to CD means AB square is equal to CD square. So in place of third AB square I can write it down as CD square. So plus CD square. AB is equal to DA means the fourth AB is equal to DA means AB square will be equal to DA square. So I wrote it as DA square. So what I got it as AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square is equal to AC square plus BD square. Now we will see sum number 8. What does the sum number 8 tells us? Let us see. In figure, so the figure is already given to you. So in figure, O is a point in the interior. Interior means inside a triangle, and name of the triangle is given ABC. Okay. And what other thing is given? That OD is perpendicular to BC. OF is perpendicular to AB. And OC is perpendicular to, and OE is perpendicular to AC. Very important is this. That means the point which is inside a triangle is O. The vertex, the sides are AB, BC and CD. From O, you have to draw OD perpendicular to side BC. From O, you have to draw OF perpendicular to side AB. And from OE, you have to draw perpendicular to side AC. Show that. Two things we have to show. First, we are going to take the first part. Okay, what is that first part? That first part I will write afterwards. First, I will draw the diagram. So, the diagram is in this way. What is the diagram given? A, B, C is a triangle. O is a point inside the triangle. So, he has given a perpendicular. First, let us take OD is perpendicular to BC. This is BC and OD is perpendicular. So, this is right angle triangle. Then, OF is perpendicular to AB. So, this is OF perpendicular to AB. Then, OE is perpendicular to what you call it as AC. OE is perpendicular to AC. What does he say in the first one to prove? He says that OA square plus OB square plus OC square. OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. This is given to you. So see what is given to us. In the diagram we can see ABC is a triangle and O is inside the triangle, interior. And OD is perpendicular to BC, OF is perpendicular to AB and OE is perpendicular to AC. Perpendicular is right angle have. OA square he wants. So OA to get this, OA square means you have to take a right angle triangle. So OA to get OA right angle triangle, so what we have to do? OA we have to find out it is not joined. So we have to do construction. So what we have to? We have to join OA, we have to join OB and we have to join OC. So I am going to join OA, I am going to join OB and I am going to join OC. Okay, now we got it. So first what we have to write it down, join OA, OB and OC. Without this joining we are not able to prove. Now what he asks us to prove? OA square. Where is OA square? OA square is there. Then what is there? AF square. OA square and AFC. OA and AF are the side of this triangle, means we have to take triangle first, OAF. In that OAFA is right angle, so we can use the Pythagoras theorem. OA square is equal to AF square plus OF square. So that's what we want. So here OF is there, OA is there and AF is there. So all the three sides of triangle OF is there. So we have to take the triangle as OFA. So there will be totally 6 triangles we have to take. First triangle we will get it as OA square, second triangle we will get it as OB square and third triangle we will get it as OC square. Okay, so we are going to take those 3 triangles. So first triangle we will take OAF. So in triangle OAF angle OFA is equal to 90 degrees. Say OFA is equal to 90 degrees. So AF, OF and OA are the sides of the triangle OAF. So OA will become the hypotenuse. So using the Pythagoras theorem, OA square is equal to AF square plus OF square. We can write it down. So OA square is equal to AF square plus OF square. This is your equation number 1. Okay. Now we want OB square. So OB is there. OB square is there. OD is there and BD is there. You can see here OB, OD and BD. OB, OD and BD. So which triangle will come? Triangle ODB. So we will take that triangle and in that triangle what is given? Angle ODB is 90 degrees. So we can use Pythagoras theorem directly. So the second triangle, in triangle ODB angle ODB is equal to 90 degree. Very important. So OB became the hypotenuse. So OB square is equal to OB square is equal to OD square plus BD square. This is your second equation. Now you see here OC is there. Yes. OE is there, yes. C is there. So OC, OE and C, which triangle you have to take? In triangle OEC. So we are going to take that triangle. Which triangle? OEC. So in triangle OEC, see this triangle OEC, angle OEC is equal to 90 degree. Correct? Yes. Which will become the hypotenuse? OC will become the hypotenuse. So use the Pythagoras theorem. OC square is equal to OE square plus CE square. So OC square is equal to OE square plus CE square. This is your equation number 3. Now what we are going to do? Add all these 3 equations. So adding equation 1, equation 2 and equation 3. Already I told you when we add the equation, left hand side should be added with left hand side. OA square is in left hand side, OB square is in left hand side, OC square is in left hand side. So we will get it as OA square plus OB square plus OC square is equal to. What is there in the first equation in right hand side? AF square plus OF square. So AF square plus OF square. Then plus. What is there in second equation on the right hand side? OD square plus BD square. So OD square plus BD square. Again plus sum. What is there in the right hand side in the third equation? OE square plus CE square. OE square plus CE square. So we got it. Now what it tells us to prove that? OA square plus OB square plus OC square. So OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square. So where is OD square? Plus OD square is here, plus OF square is here, plus OE square is here. So all this we are going to take on the other side. So plus OD square will become minus OD square, then plus OF square will become minus OF square, and plus OE square will become minus OE square. So you will get your whatever you want to prove, that will get. So what is remaining there? AF square, BD square and C square. So AF square plus BD square plus C square. So OF, OD and OE, I am going to take it on the which side? On the left hand side. So OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OF square minus OD square minus OE square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. So you have proved what you wanted. So came to know. So once again I will explain you this. What is given? ABC is a triangle, OE is inside a triangle, OD is perpendicular to BC, OE is perpendicular to AC and OF is perpendicular to AB. We want OA square, OB square and OC square. So it is not joined. So we have to join OA, OB and OC. What is the first sum asked? OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. So OA is there, you can see OA square is there over here. Then what is there? OF is there and AF is there. So which triangle? OAF. So in triangle OAF, angle OFO is 90 degree. So what we will get it as? OA square is equal to AF square plus OF square. That is what we will get it here, that is C. So what is that? OA is the hypotenuse. So OA square, OA square, AF square plus OF square. So AF square plus OF square. Let us take a second triangle. OB is there. Then OD is there and BD is there. So we have to take triangle ODB. So in triangle ODB, what we got it as? Angle ODB is equal to 90 degree. So what will get? OB will become the hypotenuse. So OB square is equal to OD square plus BD square plus BD square. This is your equation number 2. See the third triangle. OC is there, yes. Then OE is there, yes. Then C is there, yes. OC, OE and C means this triangle we have to take. So in triangle OEC, angle OEC is equal to 90 degree. So if we angle OEC is 90 degree, which will become the hypotenuse OC. So OC square is equal to OE square plus C square. Now we want OA square plus OB square plus OC square. Because we have to add all the three equations. So the left hand side OA square, the left hand side OB square, the left hand side OC square in equation 1, 2 and 3. You are adding OA square plus OB square plus OC square. Similarly, whatever is there in the right hand side, that also you have to add. So first equation right hand side is AF square plus OF square. So AF square plus OF square plus. In second equation the right hand side is OD square plus BD square plus OD square plus BD square. Again plus. Third equation right hand side OE square plus CE square. OE square plus CE square. What is in this we have to prove? The OD square, OE square and OF square from right hand side is shifted to the left hand side. So plus OD square shifted to right hand side will become minus OD square, plus OE square shifted to right hand side will become minus OE square, plus OF square shifted from right hand side to left hand side will become minus OF square. So that only have written OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OF square minus OD square minus OE square is equal to what is remaining? AF square plus BD square plus BD square plus C square plus C square. So we have proved the first sum. So we proved in 8th one the first sum what he has given. Second one also he has given us to prove. What he has given second one to prove? That AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equal to AE square plus CD square plus BF square. He has given this to prove. So it is very easy to prove, and in this sum first and second together only we have to ask, because the result of the first sum in 8th one will help us to prove the second sum in 8th one. So what is the result? Again I am going to write down the result over here. So what is the result? So from result of first we can prove. So what is the first result? OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OF square minus OD square minus OE square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. This result will help us to find out. Okay. Now, which are the triangles we have taken? AOF triangle we have taken, BOD triangle we have taken, COE triangle we have taken. Now, remaining triangles are left out. OBF is left out. Then ODC is left out. And OAE is left out. That triangle will help us to prove this. Now look here. What is given? OA square plus OB square plus OC square. Now let us take this triangle OAE. If angle OEA is 90 degree, then OA square and OE square is here. See, OA square and OE square. OA is the hypotenuse and OE is one of the side. I already told you when you want to find out the other side, it is nothing but the hypotenuse square minus the given side. The hypotenuse OA and the given side is OE. So what I can say that OA square minus OE square, I can get it as AE square. So I want to take that only to prove, because here what is there? AE square is there. So what I have to do? I have to arrange this. So with OA square, I will arrange minus OE square. So OA square minus OE square will give me what? AE square. Okay. Now next you see, OB square is given. So OB square. And OD is there. So OD. So what we have to now? What we have to prove? We want to get CD square. So OD is there, OC is there, and CD is there. Can you see this triangle? OCD triangle. In that what is given? OD is given, CD is given, and OC is given. We have over here OC square is there, and what we have? We have OD also. So OC and OD both is there. So OC and OD both is there with us. OC is the hypotenuse and OD is one of the side. Again you have to find out the other side. So what are the other side? Says that hypotenuse square minus the given side square. That is OC square minus OD square. We will get it as CD square. So here CD square is given. So I am going to arrange plus, because what sign is there? Plus OC square minus OC square minus OD square. So I got it the side as what? What side I got it as? CD square. Now which triangle is left out? Which triangle? What is left out now? OB square is left out. So OB square is left out, and what is left out? OF square is left out. So see this triangle OFB. OB is the hypotenuse and OF is the given side. You have to find out what is PF. So the third side is equal to hypotenuse square minus the given side square. That is OB square minus OF square. So plus OB square minus OF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. So now OA square minus OE square. OA square minus OE square will get it as what? AE square. So I can take this as AE square plus OC square minus OD square, I will get it as what? CD square. So this I will write it as CD square plus. Then next one is OB square minus OF square, I will get it as BF square. So plus BF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. So we have proved the second one in 8th sum also. What he has asked us to prove? AE square plus BD square plus CE square. So AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equal to what you have to prove? AE square. AE square is there plus CD square plus CD square is there plus BF square plus BF square is there. So the result of the first in 8th sum helps us to prove the second given example in what 8th sum. So this is how you have to prove it.